Hello guys! In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about, not really sure what I'm gonna be talking about, but I felt like talking to you guys about random stuff, yeah? I don't wanna look at the camera because I'm really insecure about how I look right now. So I'm just not gonna look at it, okay? Yeah. So I joined a university. So I joined the nutrition university and I'm gonna become a dietitian. Fun, right? Cool. Yeah. So if you know my story in this channel, you know that I've suffered with anorexia, I've suffered with bulimia, and that might be the reason why I'm joining the university. Yeah? I don't like how I say that with such a smile on my face, because that is literally like so self-destructive. So right now I feel like I'm going through a depressive episode from bipolar disorder. Um so I don't know, life's been quite painful. I haven't gone to therapy in a while. I haven't gone to therapy in about 5 or 6 weeks, I'm not sure. They missed it. I do miss it, yeah. But is that shit moving? No, it's just my decoration. Decoration. I don't even know how to speak English anymore. Ah. What was I talking about? So there's this thing about my medication. So I can't really remember what I was talking about like 5 seconds before, and I feel like it's because of my medication, because it just started as soon as I started taking this medication. Do you guys who, you probably have mental issues as well if you're watching this, yeah? So do you guys also get this kind of amnesia thingy from your medication? Because I can't really remember. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't really remember the things I was talking about like 5 seconds ago. And I can't remember the things I told people. So I'm like telling people over and over things that I've already told them like 20 times. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I joined the nutrition university. And everyone's like, yeah, you told me that like 500 times already. And I'm like, oh, sorry. It's just like I can't really remember. And I've gotten like really insecure about that. So whenever I'm telling somebody, what was that? Okay, whenever I'm telling somebody about news, I'm just like, have I told you about this? And I'm getting really insecure, and I don't feel like that's too good. Yeah. Oh, I really want to have a cigarette. So about this nutrition course, um, So about the social thingy, so I've got social anxiety, and I do have it, but most people will say, "Oh, you don't look like you have that shit," because I keep it inside of me. So I'm already, I'm always like, I keep talking to people, and I always think so many times before saying something. So I'm like, oh, I get confused with names. So I'm like, oh, so let's for example talk about the girl I'm friends with at the university. So I'm like, oh, Junior, that's her name. That's her actual name. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but that's her actual name. And I'm like, oh, Junior. And I'm like, is her name actually Junior? Then I got to think about it. I got to like, oh, Junior? Is that Junior your name? Is it Julia? Or is it maybe Jennifer? Or is it maybe Jessica? And I always get so confused. Ugh. And I feel like I should be happy right now because I'm joining the thing I've always wanted to join. Like I've always wanted to join this university. I've been like, I love nutrition since I was like 10 years old, and just now I joined it, and I feel like I should be so happy. I should be studying all day. I should be like so happy about this stuff. But I don't feel too happy. I hate being mentally ill. I fucking hate it. Truly, truly, truly hate it. Because I feel, I don't know where this pain comes from. I mean, I do know that I got childhood trauma. Yeah, of course everyone does. But I'm not really sure why nothing helps at all. Like, I take my medication every day. My parents give it to me because I tried suicide multiple times by overdose. I actually tried suicide just before joining the university, so I still have the scars on my legs because I was really nervous. And I don't want to show my legs right now because I've gained a bunch of weight because I've been really depressed and I've been binge eating a lot, and I don't even have like, yeah, I'm gonna say what's going through my mind, okay? So I was gonna say, oh, I'm too depressed, so I can't really get up to go to the bathroom and puke it all up. That's how an eating disordered person thinks, yeah. But truly, I think I'm just trying to be healthy, and this is not how a healthy person eats, because a healthy person won't be like eating all of this crap, all of this fucking crap in just one single day. I mean, maybe they will if they're like a bodybuilder or something. But I don't want to be a bodybuilder. I want to be as skinny as like my thumb. And maybe my thumb is too fat. I want to be as skinny as my, how do you call this finger? I don't even know. Is it like the pointy finger? I don't fucking know anymore. And I've been really depressed, and the people who are outside who don't know me properly, who aren't from my close family. So my mom, she knows about this bullshit. She knows about all of the depressive episodes I've had. My dad, he knows about that, and he's always like, "Oh, you shouldn't talk about mental illness so much. Like it's totally fine." Yeah, I agree. Like I kind of agree. I do feel like I've gotten so much better since I was like 13, which is when I started to get medicated and when I started my my journey in mental health. But I've been depressed since I was like 10 years old. I don't even know because I know I I had like I started cutting myself when I was 10 years old, but I do know that this pain comes from so much longer ago. And it doesn't mean that you just got depression because you started cutting yourself. That just means that, in my opinion, you know, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a therapist or anything. I just think, in my opinion, if you started cutting yourself, that's when your depression got really bad. But that doesn't mean that your depression just started, you know. So I feel like I've had depression for like years already, because I'm already 17 and I'm turning 18 this year, and on December. Yeah. Like, I hear my mom's voice. Um, yeah, I'm like, oh mom, can you not enter the room, please? I'm recording a video, and everything makes me so fucking angry. I just want to know what the fuck is wrong with me, because I got like a billion diagnoses, and everyone's like, oh, when you get your diagnosis, you're gonna be happy. No, I'm not happy. Shut the fuck up, mom. Everyone is like, you're gonna be so happy when you get your diagnosis. You're gonna understand yourself so much better. But that hasn't happened to me. That just made me feel so much worse, you know, because I feel like, oh, so I got depression, I got autism, I got anxiety, I got OCD, I got bipolar disorder, I got Tourette syndrome, I got anorexia, I got bulimia, I got binge eating disorder. What else? What else? Why do I have to have so many of that bullshit? You know, I just want to be okay. Because if you're going to compare my childhood to other people's childhood, you're going to be like, oh, it isn't that bad. But that just might be me thinking. Because sometimes I also catch myself thinking, oh my goodness, my family is fucking trash. It makes total sense that I'm this mentally ill. But sometimes I will also catch myself thinking, oh, you're so ungrateful because other people have it so much worse than you. Oh, I'm sorry for this rant. Okay, so I'm now gonna have a cigarette. So I I'm so irritable. Like, that notification just made me so angry. Ugh. Also the drug abuse. I had weed for the first time, and I've always told myself I'm never gonna have weed because I take medication. But then I just had weed like a month ago, and I'm already thinking, oh, when is the next time we're gonna have weed? And I don't know, because weed is illegal in Brazil, so as I said, weed is illegal in Brazil. So I don't know when my next time is gonna be, because I don't want to get arrested for smoking weed, or even talking to somebody who sells weed, or even buying weed from somebody who sells it. So, uh, and also the cigarettes, they're legal here, I guess, but I'm still underage, so I can't really buy them. But I'm scared the people that sell me cigarettes, they're gonna get arrested anytime, because my family keep threatening me. If you buy any more cigarettes from this bar, I think it's called a bar, or is it pub? No, it's not a pub. What the fuck? It's a pub. So if you buy any more cigarettes from this pub, you're gonna they're gonna get in trouble, and I'm really scared because I made friendships there in the pub. No, not the pub. What the fuck? I made friend. I made like connections in this pub. So I'm really scared my family's gonna get them in trouble just because of me. And it's really fucking weird because I want to tell myself I have a really high ego. I really love myself. But truly, I'm just like melting down over every single thing around me. And that makes me feel so bad. And it makes me feel like trash. And somebody who loves themselves won't talk shit about themselves, will they? Because they just love themselves. They just think they're perfect. And my therapist, she wants to diagnose me with narcissism. And I'm like, brother, a narcissist is. I'm not really sure what narcissism is anyway. Like, I think when I think of a narcissistic person, I think of somebody who's like a very sketchy person. So I think of somebody who's got a really high ego and is always trying to push others down. And I'm not like that. I may be like that sometimes, yeah, but it may be because I'm mentally ill. I don't know. And my thoughts are so fucking confusing because I'm telling myself I'm mentally ill, so I'm superior, but I'm not actually superior. I'm not superior to anyone. I'm just a piece of shit. And I know everyone has problems, but like I feel like I'm in a living hell. Fuck, when I rewatch this, I'm gonna be like, what are you talking about, girl? You're perfect. But truly, I'm not fucking perfect. I'm just a, I just have so many issues. And again, my brain is telling me everyone has it so much worse than you. And it's so fucking confusing. I just want to be okay. And it's sadness mixed up with anger, and it's mixed up with narcissism or whatever that shit is. Um, I know I do treat people poorly. Yeah, I do. I I treat them quite shitty. I treat people like total douchebags when they haven't done anything. But I'm just so constantly mad. So if they're like, no, if my mum knocks on my door right now, I'm gonna get so fucking mad. And uh, I was talking to my neighbor today about this. I was talking about like how I've been yelled at so much in my childhood that now I feel like I'm playing the fucking victim. No, I'm not playing the fucking victim. No, it's okay to not be okay. Yeah, that's what that's what the weak people say. Yeah. Get out of here, you disgusting fly. I feel like I'm blowing up with this video. Ugh. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. I just said so much trash. Now I'm looking at myself and I'm feeling so disgusted about the things I just said. But it's just the fucking truth. Also, I was talking about the university I joined. Yeah, so people are gonna tell me, "Oh, you're so smart. You speak so many languages." Yeah, so what? Just my autistic hyperfixation. So if you want to learn a language, just go ahead and learn it. That doesn't make you any special. And what does smart even mean? You know, is it somebody who decorates stuff, like who memorizes stuff? So they're gonna be like, oh, 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay, you memorized something. Congrats, I think. Yeah. So I could memorize maths. Yeah. I don't know basic maths, but I memorized languages. So what? Does that make me any smart? What the fuck? And I'm doing really good in the university, but I feel like I shouldn't be there because I only passed my school years, my high school years to be specific, but also some of my middle school years because of my diagnosis. Yeah, I'm so special. Everyone has to just push me, push me in the years. So I graduated. So I'm now so special. She's special. She's so special. She's so silly. She's so dumb. Oh, she's so dumb. Oh, I gotta tell her that she's smart because she is so dumb. Just so she doesn't feel any bad. Yeah?